7 a.m. 7 a.m. Who do we got? Mama cat and baby cat. Uh-huh. Mama cat. Okay. It's morning. Yeah. I guess sometime this morning I'll be headed to go do some shopping. But I think before I go to Walmart, I'm going to go to the gas station, get some gas for my tractor and lawnmower, and the truck too, since I'll be using the truck. And while I'm in the town, I'll just stop at Kroger and get a few food that they don't carry in Walmart that I like. Okay. And then I'll come home, unload those, and then I'll head to Walmart. Get the big stuff. Hey cat, what you looking for? Yeah, I'll be working on that today too. Right, cat. Yeah, I'm also going to be working on this, putting this new belt on for the lawnmower. Yeah. This was delivered yesterday by the mail in a box. I ordered it on the 7th, and it showed up on the 12th. Yeah, so that worked out okay. And I'll be taking this car to Walmart, but I'll be taking the truck to the gas station in a smaller town to get gas for my tractor and lawnmower this morning first. I'll be doing that first, and then when I come back from that, then I'll take the car here. Hopefully it'll still start. I've had a trickle charger on it, so the battery should be good. Yeah, so I'll have a busy day today, and if I can't get to this today, I can always do it tomorrow. No hurry. That's odd. The bull's over here all by himself. I don't see the 300s anywhere. I didn't see them yet. What are you hanging out over here for, huh, bully? Huh? Where's the girls at? Wanting some alone time, huh? Yeah, I know how that feels. Yeah. Well, the girls aren't over here. The hiding girls or hiding cows aren't here. So they're probably up by the barn. But I'm not going to go look at them. I don't feel like going into the barn. Okay. Let's get ready to go to town. Looks like I got a Jimson weed growing here again, and it's booming. But it's too late in the season for it to go to seed, so I ain't gonna worry about it. I should probably buy a new rain gauge, because that one broke. It's glass. I think I'll buy plastic. It didn't freeze, but I think what happened last year, might have been the spring, I'm not sure. I forget when it broke. It was either last year or this year, I forget. But anyway, there was a hailstorm once, and it had to be during the summertime. I can't remember if it was this year or last year, but anyway, it's a glass tube there, and during a hailstorm, the hail was small enough, and I didn't have I turn these things over upside down in the wintertime because I don't want them freezing with water in them. But I guess during the summertime it's okay because it's just water. But I guess during that hailstorm, an ice must have dropped down into that tube and hit the bottom of the tube and broke the glass at the bottom. So it has been like that ever since. I've been using the bucket for my rain gauge. But I gotta get a new rain gauge, so I'll have to invest in that one of these days. Maybe today, who knows? We'll see. If I can find one somewhere. There's the mama and the kitty. That's it. He's running around. I think it's a he. Guess I'll be calling him Bud. He's got some energy. Oh, looks like Bully got up. Yeah, there you are, Bully. You had a nice relaxing night, huh? Good boy. Bud, I wish that other cat would have survived. The other kitten with the white feet would have survived. He'd have somebody to play with besides his mama. Oh well. That's life of a cat. Alright. I gotta get something done today. Shop and then work on the lawnmower maybe. 12:45 p.m. Well, I didn't quite get any shopping done yet. I got up a little early this morning, so I laid down and take a nap, and yeah, I guess I was more tired than I thought. Anyway, I'm ready to go shopping now. I gotta take a shower though. Get ready to go to town. I slept good though. Hey guy, little one. Did you get anything to eat today? I better pick you up and take you over to the food. I don't know if you climbed that high yet. Hi, Mama Cat. You're relaxing too? In the heat? It's 1:30 p.m. and I'm getting ready to leave for town. Get just a few groceries in Kroger and get some gasoline too for the tractor and lawnmower. I'm ready to leave. Late, but I'm ready. Okay, a little slow today, but I'm getting there. Yep, at the gas station now. I only used I still got 3/4 of a tank on the truck, so but I'll fill it up, top it off, as they say. I paid the regular price because I don't have a shell card discount, or what do they call it? Well, I put about 5 gallons in the truck at $3.20 a gallon. Well, that's my total for the truck. A quarter tank in the truck and 5 something gallons, and then I didn't quite fill up the red containers, but I had to prepay, so I had to estimate, and I was a little under. My estimate was a little low. Those two are pretty full. I think they got 5 gallons in those two, but those two are a little short of 5 gallons, but they're still pretty full. I'm ready to head back to the house. Yeah, these weren't quite full, but that one's pretty full, but that one's just a little short, but still good enough. Well, I filled the truck up with about 5.5 gallons, and the rest of it is for the 4 jugs in the thing. And now I'm going to reset this. Okay, let's go home. A lot of glare here. Oh well. Yeah, getting late, but I think I still got time to go to Walmart. I'm home. Those two are fighting. Yeah, that gold Highlander, she just don't like him. Yeah, she never did like him. But she's tolerated him a little bit now, because he's fighting back a little bit. He can fight back. He's got some weight to him now, so they can't push him around like they used to when he was smaller. That was last September, a year ago. A year ago, I brought him back here with those three. I had them out in the big pasture with the bull last summer. Anyway, he's getting there. Hopefully these cattle are still fertile enough to produce some calves for me, even if they are crossbred. Yeah, that white one. He's about half Highland. Yeah, he's got some Italian whites in him too. Yeah, four breeds, I believe. Yeah, the Chianina, Romanola, Marchigiana, and Piedmontese. Yeah, those are the white cattle from Italy. All these came. Let's see, the Chianina I bought was from Texas. I bought the Marchigiana from Kansas, I think. It's either Kansas or Oklahoma. I think it was Kansas. And then the Romanola and the other one, Romanola Piedmontese. I bought them at an auction some down in Tennessee. I think that's been a while ago though. I couldn't pull up as far as I wanted to, but I could still unload my groceries. It's hot enough to make me sweat. But after I unload these groceries, uh, that's a bottle of the solution I use on the cattle oilers for the insects. Anyway, as soon as I get this unloaded, and I gotta unload the gasoline too up on the other side. And then I'm gonna take a little break inside the house, cool off, and then I'm gonna take the car and get groceries in Walmart. I still got time. Well, my cat's really relaxed underneath the car, trying to stay cool today. In case you didn't notice it before, those two are down here, but there's two Highlanders up there, staying cool in the shade. They're chewing their cud though, so they're still eating on that hay bale. I might feed them tomorrow, maybe, unless I decide, because I know they still got plenty of hay. So if they're eating it, that means they still got some. I had to back out because I couldn't run around down there because of the lawnmower in my way. I'm back. Now I got to unload the gas. I got the truck parked. Now I'm going to unload the gasoline, put it in my tool shop where it's safe. Under lock and key. Correction, lock and combination, not key. Okay, gasoline's locked up. Now I lock it up because in the past, years ago, I had two jugs stolen because I didn't have it locked. But now I do. 33 p.m. But I got to cool off a little bit before I go to town, before I go to Walmart and shop. 3:30 p.m. Still hot. Hey, kitty. I didn't catch you before. You're right under the car. You haven't eaten yet, I don't think. At the Indiana bike buying box that I got. Let's see. The last time I drove this car was July 27, when I took a box to Belleville to meet a truck, about Indiana buying box, big truck that picked up my box with a bunch of other people dropping off boxes too. to go to the Philippines. Yeah, I should get there sometime this month, according to the tracking. Yeah, maybe sometime this month. I'm not sure when. I'm still waiting. Anyway, since I used one of my LBC boxes, I got this one for free, but it's not the same size as the one LBC box because they only had this size. It's called regular. I had an extra large LBC box, but this will still work. Yeah, my LBC agent, they retired and moved to California, and they were only they lived only about a mile from where this Indiana box guy picks up boxes. Still in Belleville, about a mile farther than where them people lived. I guess they were doing the same thing, but with a smaller trailer, collecting a bunch of boxes from people in this area, and then taking them up. And I think they were driving them up to Chicago. I think. Not sure. Well, I took my cover off the car. I could unplug my trickle charger. I'm using a different kind than I had before. I hope it's working. Otherwise, I got to plug in my other one that I had before. I used to use my battery charger, but now I'm using this one. This is the same kind I have on the tractor, but on the tractor, it's a solid. It flashes for a while, and then it makes it solid. So, and I got it set to the 12 volt. Hopefully this car will start. Oh, sometime this spring I had to take it in and get a new battery. Yeah, because I don't know how they put it in. Took the other one out and put this one in, but the what do you call those? YouTube videos. There's two ways to take it off. You got to take off this thing here, plus another one, because you got to unhook a couple things there. There's two things you got to take off there. Disconnect it, take off the windshield wipers, take those bolts out, and then a bunch of screws. Or you can leave that on, but you got to take all this stuff off. A bunch of stuff down here. Take that out. So I don't know how they did it. I think they did it this way because I don't think this was touched, just by looking at it, because it was still all dirty like it was. I don't think I think they took this part off. They took the battery out. But anyway, I'm hoping my trickle charger worked. Guess I'll find out. Well, I'm a little late getting out of here, leaving the house. But I'm headed to Walmart. Yeah, I think it's hotter than 93, but anyway, I think it's more like 95 or something like that. Well, the car started, no problem. So I guess that battery trickle charger tender, whatever they call it, I guess it works. I don't know why it was blinking though. Maybe it's blinking when it's charged. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But the one on the tractor, that stays lit. That's always green. It's a solid light. It's not flashing. Okay, let's head to Walmart. Yeah, I got one more thing I want to do today after I get done shopping. Hopefully I got enough daylight to do it. Yeah. I only do this once a year, so I'll see if I can get it done today. I sure hope so. When I come back, I'll have to do my parking a little bit different because I back in. I normally just pull up in there and then I back in, back here. But since that thing's in the way, I guess I'll have to pull in there and then back in. Yeah, I guess it'll still work. Well, I was estimating, as I was putting things in, I was estimating about 500. Came out to 469, so that's pretty close. The cashier was
thinking I was going to need 2 carts, but I made it fit. Barely. Sun's going down too. It's 6:30 and the sun's going down. I think I'll get home before it gets dark though. Sun goes down around 7. Somewhere around there. Yeah. I'll get home before dark. I hope. Well, I pulled off the highway. I got a few more miles. If I wanted to go that way, I got a few more miles to go home on the highway. But I wanted to do this before the sun went down, and got a few more minutes, maybe 10 minutes before the sun goes down, so I'm going to stop here. That sign says Liberty Cemetery. And I don't know what the name of this road is, but looks like the corn's ready to harvest. I see some ears there. And that's where I'm going to go home. I'll just go home that way, down there, that way, and then that way again. That's where the farm is, and then I got to go home that way. But I stopped here at the cemetery because this is where my parents are buried. Over there, that's my parents. And then back there, those 3 stones. The middle one is the one reason I come, because that's my father's mother. Yeah, my father's mother. I come to see her or visit her on her birthday. September 13th is her birthday. So that's why I come to visit. Because I knew her until I was around 7 or 8 when she passed away. She lived across the road from the house where I grew up. Yeah. Yeah, I remember her well. Yeah. I think I spent more time over there than I did at the house, because I guess I just liked it over there. She was always baking something, always had some snacks to eat. While I'm here, I'll say hi to Mom and Dad. Yeah, I'm in there. Parents of Paul, Elaine, David, that's me, Stephen, Glennon, Robert, and Jane. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go visit my grandma. Yeah, I liked her. Yeah. I remember the day she passed away, because that's the day they wouldn't let me walk across the road to visit. I think I was around 7 or 8. 62. Yeah, somewhere around there. I don't know the date so much. I don't. I'll find out when I get over there. Anyway, they put this marker here for Dad. World War II in Korea. Yeah. So that's my grandpa. He died the year before I was born, I think. And then that's their daughter. I don't know if she was the youngest or oldest or somewhere, but she's my father's sister. But she had a I don't know what they called it, mentally handicapped, I guess. That's my Uncle Norman. That's my brother, my father's brother. He also served in the military. I don't know if the military does that, but anyway. Yeah. A few years ago, I came here, and my grandmother Stone was looking like that, even worse. It had all kinds of moss growing on it. So I brought some bleach one day and, and some kind of a brush, and I cleaned it all up. Yeah, I did a pretty good job. It's still clean too. And that's my Aunt Alice. The story, I don't know if this is true. The story that I heard was that when my grandma was pregnant with her, and she was feeding a calf with a bucket or something, or a bottle, or or something. The calf bucked her in the belly in her pregnant thing, and when Aunt Alice was born, she had learning disabilities. She just was different. I know after Grandma died, uh, she came to live, and Alice came to live in our house for a while. I don't know how long, maybe a year, less, I don't know. But eventually, though, she got put into a nursing home. Yeah, she didn't like me too much. Anyway, she liked to throw stuff when she gets frustrated. Anyway, she was okay. Anyway, September 13th, 1879, February 1st, okay, it was wintertime when she died. So, anyway, that's why I come here. That's why I come here, to visit her on her birthday. I don't know Grandpa's birthday, and I didn't really know him. He died a year before I was born. So, anyway, she lived in the old house across the road. Yeah. Which ain't there no more. Alright, I got groceries to unload, so I better get home. Sun's going down now, I think. Yeah, it's a nice cemetery. It's a. There used to be a church here, I think, somewhere. I think over by the road. Yeah, but now it's just a cemetery. Yeah. The old timers, the old people, the oldest, the graves way in the back, and these are some big cedars here. It's a nice cemetery. Boy, the ripening corn smells good. Oh yeah, that's a nice smell. Smells like harvest season. Well, gotta get going. Go home before the sun goes down. Of course, I might be too late for that. Father and Mother Stone, and my grandparents, and her grandparent, grandma, grandpa, and Aunt Alice. That's my father's family. And that's facing west. I could also go home this way. It's a long and winding, lot of turn to go home, to go back to my road. But I can do it. But I'm going that way and then west. Hard to drive and record at the same time. Now I got to turn right that direction to go home. If I just stop and record, hard to record while I'm driving. I'm at the farm. The farm's on the left, over that way. Yeah, that's the edge. This is the edge of the farm here. The farm is this way and there. Oh, look at that jet up there. Yeah, and there's the farmhouses over that way, somewhere over there. But I gotta go down. I gotta go down this road, and then turn left, and then turn right again to go to my house. Here I gotta turn left. Car coming from behind me, so I gotta get going. Anyway, that's my mother's sister's house there on my aunt. I got a car behind me, so I can't stop. Anyway, I gotta turn right up here. The farm's on the left. Okay, I gotta turn. Okay, I'm on my way home now. The hayfield's coming up. That car's still behind me. Or vehicle. Yeah, here's my hayfield. Right past these bales. Yeah, there's the hayfield. Okay, I know my way home now. The vehicle must have turned in somewhere. It following me across the bridge, but then I think it's that blue house there on my way here. Yeah, okay, I'm almost home. Oh, I see a couple Highlanders out grazing, so at least I got some green grass to eat too, besides the hay. Ready to turn into my driveway. Then pull around the back up, and park my car and unload. Home sweet home. Always feels good to come home. There's the cattle. The white bull, I think the white bull's way out there by that little pond. I doubt if there's any water left in that one. I'm sure it's dried up. And this one here is not. This one here over there is almost dried up already. Not much left in it. Not much chance for rain for a couple weeks, but it'll be good for the heart. Everybody needs rain, but I guess the farmers are trying to get their crops out too. Their harvest season's starting. At least the corn is anyway. Alright, I gotta get parked. Well, normally I would drive down there up to the gate and then back in. But today, since that's in the way, well, maybe I still can. Maybe I can pull up on this side here. No, I'm gonna pull in here. I'm gonna pull in here and then back up. I think that'll work. Well, it's getting dark already. I don't know why. I drove my car up here, or down here, just to get a picture. I could have walked. Hopefully I can get, I only got front wheel drive on this thing. I hope I can get up the hill. Back, I'm gonna back up again. Yeah, ground's dry, so I think I should be okay. It's getting dark fast, but I'm almost there. Okay, I made it. Now to unload. 7:30 p.m. It's getting dark, but it's still pretty warm out here. Got the light on, back porch light on, but I still can't hardly see. But I gotta unload my cargo here. Yeah. Oh, I got it all in the house except for the dog food and toilet paper and bleach and stuff. But now I gotta unload all this, or store all this stuff where it belongs. Just leave this stuff out here tonight. I'll take it in tomorrow. Oh boy, I just finished putting my groceries and supplies away. Now I can relax.